Let's begin with the fact that Djibouti isn't merely a tiny speck on the African map. It's a captivating kaleidoscope of cultures and striking contrasts. Perhaps the most intriguing aspect is that nearly 1/3 of its population comprises visitors. This isn't a typical migration. In Djibouti, you'll encounter people from every corner of the globe, creating a unique atmosphere rarely found elsewhere. Forget the stereotype of Djibouti as endless sand and scorched earth. It's a vibrant place where colorful markets bustle at the crossroads of Africa and Arabia, the air thick with tantalizing spice aromas, and incredibly cheerful people thrive. This small corner of the world is a treasure trove, where ancestral traditions harmoniously blend with the modern rhythm of life. Imagine having the chance not only to admire the beauty of the Gulf of Tajura, but also to touch the ancient fortress walls that once witnessed bustling trade. You can almost feel history come alive around you. What if I told you that here, you can not only enjoy the breathtaking natural beauty, but also experience the lives of people who bravely embrace challenges and seize opportunities? Are you ready for a journey to the heart of this incredible place, where each step reveals a new page of history? Don't miss the chance to explore Djibouti. Believe me, the impressions will be unforgettable. You'll discover picturesque mountain trails offering breathtaking panoramas and quiet, secluded beaches where you can feel like a true pioneer. Continuing our story about Djibouti, we must mention its modest size. It's one of the smallest countries on the African continent, its area measuring only a fraction of the size of many larger nations, less than the area of the Moscow region, including Moscow itself. It might seem incredible, but within this small space, a rich tapestry of cultures and traditions coexist. In Djibouti, you can travel from a bustling eastern bazaar to the silent desert in a single day, because the major cities are few and far between, yet a rich history stretches between them. The capital city, also named Djibouti, amazes with its dynamic energy, where modern buildings stand alongside ancient colonial monuments. Walking through the city is like traveling through time, from a colorful market overflowing with bright fabrics and aromatic spices to a cozy cafe where you can savor local delicacies. Of course, Djibouti faces challenges such as high unemployment and poverty, but even these hardships don't dim the local residents' optimism and warmth. This small corner of the world is full of hope and opportunity, and believe me, there's truly something to see here. Djibouti is not just a dot on the map, it's a vibrant palette of contrasts and unexpected discoveries. Don't miss the opportunity to visit the small islands to fully appreciate the untouched natural beauty and observe marine life in their natural habitat. Now, let's consider Djibouti's strategic location, which can rightfully be called the key to vital maritime trade routes. This small nation sits at the intersection of the Red Sea and the Indian Ocean, controlling one of the world's busiest sea lanes. This isn't mere coincidence. It's a valuable asset for global trade. Consider this. Approximately 30% of all global container traffic passes through this region, utilizing the ports of Djibouti. To some, this information might seem dry, but it highlights the significant influence this small country wields on the world economy. The realization that Djibouti, despite its size, impacts entire continents is truly impressive. And of course, the local residents are acutely aware of their land's importance. They understand that Djibouti is not just sand and stones, but a strategically vital region, attracting the attention of many global powers. China, for instance, is heavily investing in the country's infrastructure development, while the United States maintains military bases there. Therefore, Djibouti is not only a country of beautiful landscapes, but also a geopolitical chessboard where complex games unfold, largely unseen by most of us. In this space, where the interests of various nations intertwine, the local residents continue their lives, their traditions of trade and multinationalism deeply interwoven. Remember this when you think of Djibouti. It's not just a country, it's a key player on the world stage. Don't forget to visit the local craft workshops where you can purchase unique handmade souvenirs and experience traditional art firsthand. Here, you can truly feel the soul of Djibouti. Let's delve deeper into the military bases that seem to proliferate across Djibouti's territory. This isn't random. It's clear evidence that this small country, situated at a crossroads of global routes, has become a crucial arena for major world powers. The United States, France, China, and other nations maintain military bases here, and this is no accident. Every inch of this land is imbued with strategic importance, and the local residents seem accustomed to the constant movement of military equipment and the whirring of helicopters overhead. If a country's significance could be measured by the number of military bases it hosts, Djibouti would undoubtedly hold a leading position. For example, the American base, Camp Lemonnier, plays a pivotal role in regional operations combating terrorism. And despite our yearning for a peaceful world, Djibouti serves as a daily reminder that geopolitics is a tough and uncompromising game. It's unsurprising that Djibouti's inhabitants have adapted to this reality, understanding their land's value and striving to leverage it to their advantage. This interweaving of diverse forces creates a unique atmosphere where each element plays its part. But we must remember that behind it all lies a serious game, and the cost of a mistake can be immense. The crucial question is, how long can Djibouti remain at the center of these global power plays without losing its identity? To better grasp this complex situation, consider how Djibouti's inhabitants interact with representatives from different countries. Their innate diplomacy allows them to connect with people of diverse nationalities and cultures, skillfully maximizing the benefits of this interaction. Regarding languages spoken in Djibouti, the picture is more nuanced than it initially appears. French and Arabic, the official languages, are just the beginning. A significant portion of the population speaks Afar and Somali. Imagine walking down the street and hearing several languages simultaneously, each carrying its own cultural and historical weight. Paradoxically, despite this linguistic richness, communication between different ethnic groups can be challenging, like navigating a minefield. People understand that every word carries weight and can impact the future. If you're fortunate enough to find yourself in a local cafe, you'll witness a true linguistic kaleidoscope. One table discussing the latest news in French, another sharing jokes in Somali, and another placing an order in Afar. Life in Djibouti is a multilingual symphony, where every note is crucial, yet it's easy to lose the rhythm. How do the people of Djibouti maintain their identity amid such cultural diversity? They don't merely adapt. They actively leverage this linguistic diversity to their advantage. They understand that in today's rapidly changing world, multilingualism is a significant asset. So don't be surprised if you're offered service in Arabic and then addressed in Somali. It's not just a game. It's a survival strategy in a complex and multifaceted reality. Notably, foreign language education is a priority in Djibouti's school system, enabling residents to successfully integrate into the global community and pursue careers abroad. When you think of Djibouti, intense heat immediately springs to mind, and understandably so. This corner of Africa is a true inferno for those unaccustomed to high temperatures. The annual average temperature hovers around 30 degrees Celsius, soaring above 50 degrees Celsius in summer. It's not just hot, it's unbearably hot, like standing before a blazing oven. Once in Djibouti, you'll quickly realize that air conditioning isn't a luxury. It's a necessity for survival. But what's truly remarkable is how the locals have adapted to this extreme heat. They navigate the streets seemingly unfazed by the scorching temperatures, going about their daily lives, trading, communicating, discussing the latest news. One summer, I witnessed a group playing football in the midday sun. I was astonished. I would have succumbed to heat stroke before even reaching the field. Yet for them, it's perfectly normal. That's what resilience means. Of course, this extreme heat significantly impacts their way of life. People primarily work early in the morning or in the evening when temperatures are slightly lower. But maintaining productivity under constant heat exhaustion is a challenge. The locals employ various methods to cope with the heat, such as wearing traditional clothing made from lightweight fabrics and staying well hydrated. Now picture yourself at Lake Assal, Africa's saltiest lake. If you think the ocean is salty, prepare to be amazed. The water in Lake Assal is 10 times saltier than the ocean. Imagine entering the lake and feeling your body like a potato slowly cooking in the brine. It's not only the saltiest lake, but also the lowest point in Africa, 155 meters below sea level. The surrounding landscape is a lifeless desert, scorched by the sun, devoid of life, almost like a post-apocalyptic movie set. Despite the proximity of this briny soup, the locals aren't exactly eager to swim in it. This isn't a place for recreation. It's more of a test for skin and body. Some even jokingly warn that if you have any open wounds, it's best to stay away, as the salt water stings like lemon juice on an open cut. Paradoxically, Lake Assal attracts tourists worldwide. People come to photograph this impressive natural wonder, and some even collect salt to take home as a souvenir. Salt is considered a local treasure here, and if you think it's just a salt puddle, you're mistaken. The lake is a unique ecosystem, showcasing nature's ability to create the unusual and how people adapt to harsh conditions. Visiting this extraordinary place leaves an unforgettable impression, offering a fresh perspective on the world. Djibouti presents a true economic paradox. There's seemingly nothing here but deserts and salt lakes. But don't jump to conclusions. Djibouti's economy is like a steel chain firmly anchored to its single port, the port of Djibouti. Without this port, the entire economy, like a house of cards, would crumble at the slightest breeze. Forget about mineral deposits or abundant natural resources. They are scarce. The primary source of income is servicing international cargo flows. Imagine a massive transportation hub where each container is more than just a box. It's a story. The port of Djibouti is the gateway to Africa, receiving cargo from around the globe, from electronics and clothing to food. In this corner of the world where little grows, cargo ships become lifelines, fueling the local economy and providing employment. But there's a crucial caveat. These flows are transient. The country is left empty-handed if something goes wrong. This fragile system is vulnerable to disruption. So, when you hear about Djibouti, remember the serious economic realities behind the harsh landscapes, realities that can dramatically impact people's lives. In this context, the railway connecting Djibouti and Ethiopia is significant. This line is more than just rails and sleepers. It's a trade artery beating to the rhythm of two economies. Landlocked Ethiopia relies on this railway as its sole access to seaports. It's not just a road for trucks and containers. It's the path along which the dreams and hopes of those seeking a better life travel. It's worth noting that the Djiboutian government is actively diversifying the country's economy by developing tourism and renewable energy. Imagine Djibouti on one side of the border, its economy tethered to the port of Djibouti and Ethiopia, a nation with a vast population but no access to the sea. The railway is a lifeline for Ethiopia, without which the country would struggle with internal issues. Food, clothing, and essential goods are transported along this route. But even with this railway, economic realities remain challenging. Any disruption to the ports or tariff increases can destabilize this fragile system. Therefore, when discussing Djibouti and Ethiopia, remember that the railway is more than just transportation. It's a lifeline connecting the destinies of millions. In this place where desert meets trade, you witness one country supporting another, even when circumstances are difficult for both. If you enjoyed this exploration of Djibouti, please like and subscribe for more fascinating journeys around the world. The world of coffee is vast and varied, a swirling tapestry woven from countless threads of origin, preparation, and ritual. From the vibrant red cherries clinging to the branches of coffee plants in sun-drenched highlands, to the rich, dark brew steaming in a ceramic mug on a chilly morning, the journey of coffee is a captivating story. Let's delve into its fascinating depths. First, consider the humble coffee bean itself. It's not a bean at all, but rather the seed of a coffee cherry. These cherries, typically grown in regions near the equator boasting specific altitudes and climates, think the lush slopes of Ethiopia, the volcanic soil of Guatemala, or the misty mountains of Colombia, undergo meticulous harvesting. Often, this is still done by hand, a testament to the labor-intensive nature of coffee production. Farmers carefully select ripe cherries, avoiding the underripe or overripe, ensuring only the highest quality beans make it to the next stage. After harvesting, the journey continues with processing. There are several methods, each impacting the final cup's flavor profile. The most common are washed and natural processing. Washed processing involves removing the fruit pulp from the bean, leaving only the seed to dry. This results in a cleaner, brighter taste. Natural processing, on the other hand, dries the cherries whole, leading to a sweeter, fruitier cup with more body. The choice of processing method is a crucial decision, influencing the characteristics of the final product. Following processing, the beans are dried, sorted, and graded. Their size, density, and overall quality are carefully assessed to ensure consistency. Then comes roasting, a critical step where the green coffee beans transform into the aromatic, flavorful beans we're familiar with. The roasting process significantly impacts the bean's flavor profile. Light roasts tend to retain the bean's origins, highlighting subtle nuances, while dark roasts develop bolder, often smoky flavors. Master roasters understand the delicate balance of temperature and time, a skill honed over years of experience. And finally, brewing. This seemingly simple act is a world unto itself. From the traditional pour-over method, where hot water is carefully poured over ground coffee, to the ubiquitous espresso machine, the methods are as diverse as the coffee origins themselves. Each method extracts the coffee's oils and compounds differently, resulting in a spectrum of flavors and textures. Consider the French press, known for its full-bodied brew, or the AeroPress, favored for its versatility and clean cup. The choice of brewing method often comes down to personal preference. The nuances of coffee extend beyond the bean itself. Consider the role of water quality. Hard water can affect the taste, while filtered water allows for a cleaner, more nuanced flavor profile. The grind size is another crucial factor. Too fine, and the brew will be bitter. Too coarse, and it will be weak. Even the temperature of the water plays a role, impacting the extraction and the overall taste. The world of coffee is a fascinating journey, from the sun-drenched fields to your morning cup. It's a testament to human ingenuity, agricultural skill, and a global appreciation for a simple yet complex beverage. It's a world worth exploring, and there's always something new to discover. If you enjoyed learning about the fascinating journey of coffee, why not subscribe and like this video? You'll be among the first to know about our next coffee adventure. It's important to note that the cooperation between Djibouti and Ethiopia exemplifies a highly successful regional partnership. This collaboration significantly boosts the economic development of both nations. The economic benefits are mutual, with increased trade and infrastructure projects benefiting both countries. Think of the shared access to ports, improved transportation networks, and the expansion of markets, all contributing to a stronger regional economy. Islam in Djibouti isn't merely a religion, it's the very foundation of the culture and government. The vast majority of the Djiboutian people are devout Muslims, and its influence permeates every aspect of daily life. The rules governing daily conduct aren't just written in books, they're deeply ingrained in the people's hearts and minds. For instance, you won't see public alcohol consumption in Djibouti. This isn't simply a government regulation, but a reflection of deeply held religious beliefs and traditions, passed down through generations. Elections, laws, and customs, all are interwoven with Islamic principles. On the streets, you'll see women in hijabs discussing the latest news, and men gathering for prayer. These aren't merely cultural elements. They're the rhythmic heartbeat of life, shaping how people interact. To truly grasp Djibouti, forget superficial sightseeing tours. Instead, delve into the hearts of the people. Listen to their stories, absorb their experiences. Islam here isn't just a faith, it's a code of conduct, and to some extent, an economic model. During Ramadan, for example, many companies adopt reduced working hours, and restaurants close during daylight hours. This isn't simply a tradition, it's a practical adjustment to the economic rhythm of life, showing a seamless blend of religious observance and everyday practicality. Life in Djibouti is a constant, fascinating dance between religious observance and the realities of daily existence. A dance where every movement is meaningful and significant. It's worth highlighting that Djibouti respects representatives of other religions, fostering peace and harmony within its diverse community. The population of Djibouti is a remarkable anomaly, approximately 1 million people. This makes it one of the least densely populated countries in Africa. Imagine, not just a small village, but an entire nation with a rich history and culture, where every resident could potentially become the protagonist of their own unique story. It feels like a world where everyone knows each other, where every street encounter is a genuine human connection. Despite its small population, the people share the same dreams and aspirations as anyone else. Considering that most Djiboutians are of Somali, Arab, and French descent, the cultural blend is even more striking. It's a vibrant cocktail where each ingredient adds its unique flavor, resulting in something entirely special. Walking through Djibouti's streets, each person feels like more than just a face in the crowd. They're part of something larger, living in their own distinct rhythm. Despite its small size, life in Djibouti is bustling, like a vibrant anthill. Noisy, cheerful markets, mosques echoing with the melodic call to prayer, and impromptu theatrical performances in the streets. Everyone participates. This isn't just statistics. It's a life brimming with stories and emotions that will leave no one indifferent. The Djiboutian government actively works to improve the quality of life by providing access to education and healthcare. These initiatives are crucial for the country's future development and well-being. When exploring Djibouti, you can't ignore the local coffee culture. Coffee here isn't just a pick-me-up, it's a ritual that unites people. Picture yourself in a small coffee shop, surrounded by the lively chatter and laughter of locals sharing news and stories, perhaps even gossip about the armed forces. All this unfolds against the rich aroma of coffee beans, roasted to a perfect dark brown crust. Coffee in Djibouti isn't simply drunk. It's prepared with passion and soul, often infused with cardamom, cloves, and ginger. This spice cocktail transforms an ordinary drink into something magical. Each sip is a short journey through the exotic East. The spices blend like paints on an artist's palette, creating a complex and aromatic experience. Interestingly, coffee here serves not only as a pleasure, but also as a communication tool. Over a cup, conversations range from politics to the latest football match. It's like a picnic, but instead of sandwiches, you have a steaming mug of fragrant coffee, and the atmosphere is relaxed and convivial. Don't be surprised if you're invited to join a conversation. It's perfectly normal. After your first sip, you'll understand why this drink holds such significance for the local people. The coffee culture transcends a mere trend. It's a living reflection of a mentality that deeply values communication and friendship. Coffee ceremonies are an integral part of Djibouti's cultural heritage, passed down through generations. If you think Djibouti is just about coffee and heat, you're mistaken. Venture beyond the city, and you'll discover a landscape of wild beauty and geological wonders. Volcanic plateaus feel otherworldly. Pitch-black lava fields stretch for kilometers. This isn't merely a spectacle, it's a geological symphony, a testament to the Earth's power. These landscapes, formed by recent volcanic eruptions, are stark and dramatic, leaving behind a breathtaking, desolate beauty where only the wind whispers its secrets. Then there are the salt marshes, snow-white plains, seemingly aligned by an invisible ruler. Don't be fooled by their pristine appearance. Beneath the surface lies a dramatic struggle for survival in this harsh environment. The canyons, too, are extraordinary, seemingly carved by a giant hand, each turn revealing new horizons. If you crave adventure, these places are an explorer's paradise. These landscapes are awe-inspiring, prompting wonder at how anyone could live in such conditions. But life thrives even here. The locals have found ways to adapt to this unique and challenging environment. If you want to witness nature's harsh beauty, Djibouti is a must-see destination. And don't forget the local thermal springs, perfect for relaxation after a day under the scorching sun. The city of Djibouti itself is an economic anomaly worth exploring. If you think European prices are high, Djibouti will shock you. It's one of the most expensive cities in Africa. The reasons aren't hard to fathom. A significant military presence creates a dependence on imports, inflating food prices. Imagine a country where a simple lunch can cost more than a fancy dinner in a top Moscow restaurant. Living here is a financial gamble. Housing prices are astronomical. Finding affordable accommodation is a near impossible task. Local residents make do as best they can, many living in conditions that might seem stark to outsiders. Food is another challenge. Every trip to the store is a draining experience, with empty shelves a stark reminder of economic hardship. This is the harsh reality faced by many Djiboutians. While you might call it a challenge, for many, it's simply life. Locals find joy in simple things, but behind this cheerful facade lie real struggles. It's fascinating to see how they cope with such adversity. Perhaps this resilience is the very spirit that propels people forward in the toughest of circumstances. For tourists, this is a lesson in perspective, a reminder not to waste precious moments when surrounded by abundance. It's important to note that small businesses are flourishing in Djibouti, providing new income sources and improving the well-being of the population. Djibouti is not only an economic anomaly, it's a paradise for diving and ecotourism enthusiasts. If you thought whale sharks were only found in the tropics, think again. Swimming with these gentle giants is an unforgettable experience. The water is crystal clear, and the coral reefs are breathtakingly diverse. It's like entering another world, an underwater realm painted by skilled artists. Yes, you read that right. You can see some of the world's largest fish here. Furthermore, the hot springs near the city offer a unique opportunity for relaxation after a day of exploration. These natural spas are stunning, seemingly crafted by nature itself. The views are breathtaking. Remember though, the weather can be extreme. The heat isn't for everyone. But if you're up for the challenge, Djibouti will offer an unforgettable experience, especially if you engage with the locals, who are eager to share their traditions and stories. If you possess even a little adventurous spirit, a trip away from the tourist trail will create lasting memories. The local tradition of hospitality is a sacred ritual. Djiboutians are masters of hospitality. If you're lucky enough, you might attend a tea ceremony. This isn't simply pouring tea, it's an art form, with every gesture precise and deliberate. Tea is served 3 times, each stronger than the last. The first cup is gentle, the second strong, and the third, the killer. It's like a friend offering you coffee, starting weak and progressively getting stronger, but with a uniquely Djiboutian twist. Shared meals are another highlight. There's no place for loneliness here. Food is served on large communal plates, everyone sitting together, sharing not just food but also conversations. You'll feel like part of a family, not just a group of friends. Refusing a treat can be seen as an insult. Food isn't just sustenance, it's a symbol of friendship and openness. If offered traditional dishes like full, stewed beans with spices, or cook, local bread, don't hesitate. In Djibouti, dinner is a ritual, a gateway to interesting conversations and new friendships. Everyone is eager to see your reaction to their culture, potentially leading to genuine connections. In conclusion, Djibouti is a mosaic of contrasts. Strategic importance and rich culture are hidden within its desert landscapes. Have you ever considered that such a small country could be so multifaceted? Life here is vibrant and resilient. Despite hardships, the Djiboutians preserve their traditions and generously share them with those willing to listen and understand. Imagine sitting at a table with a Djiboutian, tasting not just a dish but a whole culture, where every bite is a window into their world. What facts about Djibouti surprised you the most? Write in the comments below. I'm truly interested in your opinions. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on new releases about the world's most unusual countries. Each new video is a chance to discover something unexpected and exciting. Don't miss the chance to travel with me across this amazing planet. Remember, the world is full of incredible places waiting for their explorers. In short, Djibouti is a land of contrasts where strategic significance and rich culture are intertwined within its breathtaking desert landscapes. It's a tiny country with a big personality, a place where life persists and traditions thrive despite the challenges. The people of Djibouti are welcoming and eager to share their unique culture with the world. The world of coffee is vast and varied, a rich tapestry woven from countless threads of tradition, cultivation, and preparation. Let's embark on a journey exploring the captivating story behind this beloved beverage. From the vibrant green slopes of South America to the sun-drenched highlands of Ethiopia, coffee beans begin their lives as delicate blossoms on carefully tended coffee plants. These plants, belonging to the genus Coffea, thrive in specific climates, typically warm, humid regions with ample rainfall. There are 2 main species: Arabica, known for its smoother, more aromatic flavor, and Robusta, which boasts a bolder, more intense taste and higher caffeine content. Think of the difference between a delicate floral bouquet and a strong, robust spice blend. That's the essence of the distinction. The cultivation process is a labor of love, involving meticulous attention to detail. Farmers carefully prune their plants, ensuring optimal sunlight exposure and air circulation. They hand-pick the ripe cherries, a process that often involves entire families working together, a testament to the deeply ingrained cultural significance of coffee production. Once harvested, the cherries undergo processing, a crucial step that dictates the bean's final flavor profile. 2 primary methods exist: wet processing, where the pulp is removed before drying, and dry processing, where the cherries are dried whole before the pulp is removed. Each method imparts unique characteristics to the resulting beans. After processing, the beans are meticulously sorted and graded, ensuring consistency in quality and size. Then comes the roasting process, a critical stage where the beans' inherent flavors are unlocked. Roasting transforms the raw green beans into the rich, aromatic brown beans we know and love. The level of roasting, light, medium, or dark, significantly impacts the final cup's taste, aroma, and caffeine level. A light roast preserves more of the bean's original characteristics, resulting in a brighter, more acidic cup, while a dark roast yields a bolder, more bitter flavor. From the bean to your cup, the journey is far from over. Brewing methods add another layer of complexity and customization, whether you prefer the rich, full-bodied brew of a French press, the smooth elegance of a pour-over, the convenience of a drip coffee maker, or the intense energy of an espresso shot. The choice is yours. Each method extracts the coffee's essence in a unique way, revealing different facets of its flavor profile. Experimentation is key to discovering your personal preference. And remember, the quality of the water you use plays a vital role in the final cup. Fresh, filtered water is always recommended. The history of coffee itself is as rich and complex as its taste. Originating in Ethiopia, sometime before the 15th century, coffee quickly spread across the globe, shaping cultures and societies along the way. From the bustling coffee houses of 17th century Europe, where intellectuals and artists gathered to discuss ideas, to the modern-day cafes that serve as community hubs, coffee has always been more than just a drink. It's a social lubricant, a source of comfort, and a catalyst for connection. It's a global phenomenon enjoyed in countless variations across the world. So next time you savor that first sip of your morning coffee, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey it has taken to reach your cup. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating explorations into the world of food and drink.